Hello, how's everybody doing today or tonight? My name is Mike. I'm doing another video on a product. This is the HP bw012nr 14-inch cloudbook or notebook. The nice thing about this particular system is modular. I'm running it with 32 gigabyte EMC hard drive, if that's what you want to call it that. This is set up, you can get this either as a cloudbook with the built-in EMC hard drive, which is a lot more like an SD card than a hard drive, or you can get it as a laptop for a lot more money. The nice thing about this system, unlike the Stream, it is very modular, so you can let me see if I can get the light on this thing here. I probably can't, at least not right yet. Let's go into video. But anyway, this is a nice little laptop. This is, I no longer have the other cloudbook, but the nice thing about this, it is running a E29000E processor. I've seen some reviews that some people call it quite slow, but you know, it's really not. It's actually pretty good. It has this HP notebook, 14-inch notebook, has a beautiful screen. I don't think my video camera does it any justice, but it's actually very beautiful for what you pay. I think a couple years ago, this particular processor came out in 2017, so this is actually a little bit newer model. I didn't buy this new, I got it refurbished, but I will actually say that the this particular, let me check in here, go to my desktop, so we'll quit turning off. Anyway, I believe this camera doesn't do justice, but this screen is actually beautiful. It's not a cheap matte like my Acer Cloudbook had. And the Stream, what this has over the Stream, which I think is about the same money, is you can actually upgrade the RAM. You can actually buy this particular system for more money with a regular hard drive in it, but this can be taken apart and you can put a hard drive in it. Now if you don't want to bother with that, I'll show you right now. You don't have to take the system apart to increase your memory. Like I said, this has a 32 gig memory. What you can do though is go to System, go to Storage, and you can change where new content is saved. Now this particular thing, my SD card is seen as a D drive and my PC is seen as a C drive. So if you do that and you install Windows programs, it will actually automatically put it on your SD card. Now here's a picture of my SD card. Right now I'm running a 64 gig SD card. I find the storage is good enough for what my purposes. The system files are on the main hard drive, but everything else is installed on my SD card. It sticks out a little bit, but really that's not bad. I usually use a wireless mouse and that sticks out more, so you might say that kind of protects it. But I just want to say, I think this is a pretty good system. Like I was saying, some reviewers have called this system slow. Sure, it's not a iCore 5, but I think it's actually pretty good. It plays all the videos I want. Now, the one thing I will say about my cloudbook, the battery in that thing seems to last all day, at least 8 hours. This one, I'm probably not going to get quite that much. But you know what? It's okay. It's still low power compared to some of my other computers. My other laptops have more power, but on the other hand, they use the battery up, so I need to make sure my cord is close by. On this one, especially if you're not doing videos, if you're just doing work, it actually can, you keep the video down, I mean the lights, your screen turned down, it's actually not bad as far as battery life at all, really. Sure, it may not be as good as your HP Stream running the cell around 3050 or 3060, but it's actually pretty good. And it has more power If you look up CPU Boss and other sites, this particular processor does have more power. And the other good thing about this, over my other cloudbook, I only had 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it wasn't upgradable. If I'm not mistaken, a guy was on YouTube was saying this thing, you can actually upgrade the memory and put as much as 16 gig in there. I don't think you're probably going to need more than 8, and this runs fine on 4. So even off the bat, I'm running over my cloudbook. I have 2 more gigs of RAM, and it does just fine. And all these programs I'm actually running off the SD card. But anyway, this is just a quick review of my bw012nr 14-inch laptop or cloudbook, depending on your setup. Right now it's a 32 gig eEMC disk, and it's actually more in common with a cloudbook. But like I said, if you want to make it more of a regular laptop, you can take it apart and put a regular hard drive or SSD in there. For my purposes, this thing is doing just fine for me right now. I may put a hard drive in later. I may upgrade the RAM, but for me right now, this is good. Anyway, this is Mike, and I hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye.